Good morning, CrossFit Manitowoc. It's Coach Matt and Coach Colleen. She's going to be my demo girl for today's workout. It's Thursday the 26th. And today, no matter what we're doing, we're working on squatting strength. So I have lots of different options up here, from people who could be working out at a satellite and have access to a barbell and a rack, or people who just have like a heavy object or a couple of heavy objects. And the idea today is going to be all about tempo, right? So I want to make sure no matter what we're using, that you're using that tempo of 5 seconds down, a firm stop at the bottom. Doesn't have to be like 3 seconds, but at least like a second where you're not bouncing, and then an aggressive drive upwards, okay? We're going to do 5 sets of 6 like that. If you have access to weight, I want it to be 50 to 60%. If you don't, I just want you to use a couple dumbbells, and Colleen's going to show you in just a second how that's going to look. And then we'll do the conditioning, which we will also have Colleen demo. So Colleen, let's go and set you up in your rack first, if you have access to a barbell, and show us the tempo. 5 seconds down, pause, and explosive drive up. 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. Stop and up. Very good. Okay, this would be a fantastic opportunity for a partner or somebody who is watching a clock. If you guys are doing it together, to one person monitor the time, keep the other person honest, because when you're counting in your head, you tend to count faster, right? All right, Colleen, let's show them some dumbbell alternatives. All right, front rack. So when you're holding the dumbbells, the front rack position is basically just setting them on top of your shoulders, right? You can pretty much put them, yeah, right there is fine. Very good. All right. All other options, just hold the slam ball. If all you have is one heavy object, then that's what I want you to use for today. Okay? All right. Now let's go through the conditioning. So the conditioning is going to be 4 rounds at a hard pace. So what does that mean? Do you want to run a clock? Do you want to just push yourself without the context of a time? You can do whatever you want to do, but I want you to work hard when you're doing it. So the first one is 6 reps on each leg of a single leg squat to a box or a chair. We have a bench out here, but it's about the same size and same height as like a regular chair that you would use. Colleen, why don't you show a couple of reps of a single leg squat to box?
All right, single leg squat to a box. So one leg's out, touching your butt each time. Are we alternating each one? Or just 6?
You just do 6.
6
6
per
and 6.
side?
Yep, 6 per side. All right, the next one is going to be an alternating leg power jump. Right, and now first I want you to notice the stance that she takes here, right? Power stance, so she's not in a lunge, right? She's just knees bent, right? But one foot is in front of the other. She's gonna jump, switch in the air, jump, switch in the air, jump, switch in the air. Very good. And again, kind of like yesterday, you want more intensity out of this, then you jump like you mean it, right? Make sure you like push hard against the ground, alternate those feet in the air, try to keep your feet landing in exactly the same spots the whole time. Make the landing of one jump lead directly into the loading of the next jump, and that's the coordination aspect that we want to get on that one. All right, and then the last one is just 12 burpees. Everybody loves burpees, right? 1. Okay, chest touch the ground, jump flat to the top. All right, 4 rounds of that hard. And that will be our conditioning for the day. For the warm-up, super simple. It's just gonna be 3 rounds through. Each round gets a little bit shorter with the run. We're starting with a 600-meter run, then a 400-meter run, and then a 200-meter run. 8 air squats with a pause, 8 heel-toe rocks. The heel-toe rock, I'm gonna show them a heel-toe rock, Colleen. So you're trying to hit the extent of your heels and then push way up high on your calves, right? Just to loosen up the calf and Achilles. Before we do squatting, that's really helpful to loosen up our lower extremities. And then the last one is a bench, thread the needle. So again, you can do this on a chair, you can do it on a wall ball, but I want you to hit that nice like lat stretch position and then get as much rotation on these as possible. So I'm not just flinging my arm up in the air when I do this. I want to hit the extent of that range of motion and really squeeze against it. And again, remember like the side plank rotations, the cue we gave was like you're stirring through jello. I don't want it to be like just flipping my arm like that. I want you to move against the tension that you create in your shoulder to get that really good stretch out of the T-spine. All right, and then for the cool down, couch stretch and child pose. Colleen, you want to do couch stretch on the bench right there? So couch stretch, oops. There we go. I like to put a pad under the back knee right here, but if that doesn't bother you, that's fine too. Just don't do it on concrete, okay? So couch stretch, we're looking at hip flexor and psoas on the leg that's back, and then child pose on the ground. So child pose is sitting back, sitting your butt back on your heels, arms extended out front, and this should be a really nice relaxing pose when we do it, okay? All right, everybody be on the lookout for a couple other special events we're gonna work on a calendar of the week that has all of the ROMWADs. We have the kids table with Brian. It's a Q&A session that we're gonna be putting out. And then we're also going to be doing some rehab tips in case there's like, say my shoulders are bugging me or my knees are bugging me. We'll have some movement tips that don't require weight. You can do them in the comfort of your basement or your satellite. And then please post those pictures of you guys doing workouts in your home gyms up to the members group, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.